Teachers handing out sleeping patches to kids. Detroit is paying kids to read. A supposed UFO landed in Washington, D.C. A father walked 17 miles to get to his daughter's wedding. And Elon Musk, he's setting us up for problems. Let's get into it. Hey, you know who it is. Jay Breezy back here, X and X, where I got 10 minutes to inform all of you what's been going on in the world that you might have missed.
New tonight, parents of some pre-K students in Spring are outraged after they say some teachers have been giving their children sleep patches at school.
In an email sent to parents today, the school saying Spring ISD police now investigating.
What happened with the sticker?
The sticker makes me fall asleep.
This is 4-year-old Lane Luviano. She's the one that broke this case open in September when she snuck one of her sleepy stickers out of the classroom.
She kind of pulled up her little shorts and said, "Mom, look, this is my sleeping sticker." And I was like, "The what?"
When Lane's mom, Lisa, saw the sticker, she thought it was strange and asked her daughter about it. And the teacher gives it to you, where she put it?
On my arm.
On your arm? Which part? Point to it. Right up there?
Yeah.
And what's it look like?
Sleeping with a moon on it.
And they're giving them drugs to make them sleep, to keep them quiet.
Najala Abdullah tells us she'd noticed changes in her son, who told her he'd been getting the stickers too. She says he'd been crying, stopped eating, and was bringing home lunches that he hadn't touched. The parents shared with us an email they received from Northgate Crossing Elementary's principal today. The email states 2 of the school staff members were put on leave after they allegedly administered sleeping supplements to students on September 24th. The email also states the Spring ISD Police Department is investigating.
I gotta be perfectly honest. I have a child. And if I had found out that my child's school was giving him sleeping patches to put them to sleep just so that they didn't have to deal, I'd burn the entire school to the ground. Figuratively for sure, but might be literal. Like that, no, you don't do that. There are things in those patches. There's medicine in that patches that could adversely affect those kids. Come on, man. I would be raging mad like these parents. And I don't think just kind of putting these teachers on leave is enough. I think you need to fire them. They gotta go. Because my child definitely wouldn't be going back there. I can tell you that. You can put everything on that. So it appears that the city of Detroit has came up with an idea to increase reading level in their students. And I can't lie. Makes me want to be a student again. Listen.
Detroit Public Schools Community District is developing a new program that would pay students to improve their reading skills.
Yeah, there's been a lot of concern from students, parents, and DPSCD alumni when it comes to literacy, and it's well documented. In 2016, former students filed a right to read lawsuit against the state of Michigan and won. Now, fast forward to this past spring, and half of the graduating 8th graders were reading 2 or more grade levels below where they should be.
To give struggling students a leg up, DPS is planning a program that'll pay high school students to stay after school and work on literacy. But Dr. Vitti says the shortfalls in literacy does not mean DPS students can't read.
What their challenge is reading content and answering questions based on what they're reading.
How much students will be paid and which schools will be included are details still being decided. The program will launch this fall, but there's no start date announced. Interest accrued on COVID money earmarked for a development project that's sitting in the bank right now will fund the project. Sincere's ears perking after that first part.
Money is money, in my opinion. Getting paid, sure.
Money incentive is good because certain people, in certain kids' situation, they need the money. Every kid is not well off.
When made available, the program will be open to all DPS students.
Is our educational system in that bad of a way that we got to pay kids now as incentive to come learn how to read? We got to do better than that. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks to try to improve test scores and reading levels and comprehension and all of those things. But if we set this precedent, if we start doing this, what's to say we're not going to start doing this for all other subjects? What's to say kids are going to be like, no, that 2,000 ain't enough. You're going to have to pay me $3 if you want me to learn how to read. Like, where does it end? Where does it go from here? I don't know. For those that don't know, I am a native Washingtonian. And I heard the other night a UFO landed in D.C.? Really?
going on here? Oh, mama.
Okay, I do not know what's going on right now. I heard a noise. I come outside. There's sirens blaring, and I see this huge trail in the sky.
Yes? The Captain, no police? Man. Everywhere, what's going on? And it's quiet, as if they're waiting for something.
It's midnight right now, and there's this huge trail like something crash landed. What the heck is that? What is this?
Expecting something, preparing for something. Look over here, let's walk over here. Come on, let's walk over here. Morning. You got all this? What's going on here? Let's go. Let's turn around and look at that again, man. Turn around and look at that. Let them see it. What's going on here? Oh.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have no idea what that was. I was asleep at the time that came around. I think they said that happened at around 3 a.m. and people caught it, but what we've been seeing in this world today, nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing. It very well could have been E.T., Alf, any Star Wars, Vader, Project Bluebeam. If you know, you know. And I don't know. I don't know, but I know that Lucy, you have some explaining to do. And I'm a dad, right? We all know this. But this gentleman, hands down, he gets Father of the Year award. Hands down. It's not even close.
Now to Tennessee, where one dad went above and beyond after the hurricane to make it to his daughter's wedding. David Jones was in his car for what would have normally been a 2-hour car ride from his home in South Carolina to Johnson City. But he got stuck at a bridge that was washed away during the storm. So at 2 a.m., the marathon runner decided to brave the treacherous terrain, as you can see there, and walk the remaining 27 miles, even as officers urged him to turn around.
I said, well, you don't understand. My daughter's getting married at 11 o'clock this morning, and I'm going to be there to walk her down the aisle.
Jones made it about 17 miles on foot with a trooper and a passerby giving him a ride for the remaining 10 miles. He made it to the church with just a few hours to spare before walking his daughter down the aisle. You can see that picture right there. Just incredible to not only walk his daughter down the aisle, in addition to the 17 extra miles he took to get there.
There's expert level parenting right there. Like, he has leveled up. He is a Super Saiyan. Like, you walked 17 miles just to be able to walk your girl down the aisle. Bravo, sir. I salute you. Oh, and let me tell you, old Elon Musk, old Captain Tesla. Yeah, Elon's setting us up for failure. Elon is setting us up for problems. Check this out.
So if you extrapolate this, you're really going to have something spectacular, something that anyone could own. So you could have your own personal R2-D2 C-3PO. And I think at scale, this would cost something like, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000. Probably less than a car is my prediction long term. Now, it'll take us a minute to get to the long term, but fundamentally at scale, the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot for, I think, probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term. So, and what can it do? It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks. whatever you can think of, it will do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind. Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, because I'm thinking it. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You can just go ahead and say it. It's iRobot all over again. Did we not learn anything from that movie? Optimus is iRobot. And we saw how that ended. And let me tell you something. You will not be, ain't no sentient being gonna be, you will not be in my house just doing what you want to with your Android system, mess around, get a virus and try to kill everybody in here. Nope, absolutely not. It's our time this week. Remember, 10 minutes just to catch you up in the world. You know, sometimes there's a lot of things going out that us Xers might not know is happening. So I'm here to bring it to you. I appreciate y'all hanging with your boy. You know what to do, right? Like, comment, subscribe, share it. It's free to do. It's free to subscribe, baby. And if you don't like it, you could change your mind later. But for now, take that index finger or the middle finger or your thumb and go and hit the subscribe and like button. Because we here, baby, every week. Me and you and me. All right? I want y'all to take care of yourself out there. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. We're about to run up on this election. Lord, I'm not even looking forward to that. To me, it's like, to me, it's almost like who's running, Megatron and Cobra Commander, or who do I pick? Like, y'all take care of yourselves. Remember, each one got to watch out for one, because the world is crazy. If you've seen all the stuff that's been happening down with Hurricane Milton and the lack of relief and the lack of support these people are getting down there, you know we got to come together. We have to come together as a nation and help each other, because it seems like the powers that be are just leaving us out there just to fend for ourselves, and that's cold-blooded. So until next week, X and X, Jay Breezy, I'm out. Later.